Oh, medium?
I think medium is just okay.
Medium is okay. I mean more like a poor medium. I am sleep deprived of my own, like I did this to myself.
Yeah.
And I am sleepy tired. But in like a funny, silly, goofy way.
Okay. Okay, you said delirious.
Yeah, delirious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
delirious.
is a fun word to say.
Well, and I
Delirium.
do like being this way, but also there is like an adult part of me that never existed before recently that's like, okay, you're delirious.
Yeah.
Time to go sleepy.
You're your own mother.
Well, yes.
I am too.
I think I'm my own auntie, actually. I think I'm my own, like,
okay.
my other me is a single older woman
Okay.
who loves Chardonnay.
Okay, I feel like that's just like my mother.
Gives sound advice, but also is like just enough unstable still.
Okay, and
You know
like
what I mean?
also like a degree removed where they're
Yeah.
like, honey, I'm going home.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
figure it out.
She's like,
Text me though.
I've seen this
Yeah,
before.
yeah, yeah.
I've been here before.
Let me know how it goes.
Exactly. Yeah, text me.
Okay.
If you need a ride, if you're in jail, call
That's
me.
so nice.
Yeah.
That's the auntie that I want to be.
Yeah, yeah. And she's like, you should probably go to bed, but
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
Yeah, you're a person.
You're a person. You can decide
You should do
for
whatever
yourself.
you want.
Girl.
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 Okay, well this is great
It's great.
because as we grow older,
Yes.
because we're 10 years old today. Don't show nip,
So
honey.
sorry.
Don't, please. Not that we get monetized yet, but if we were, that would be demonetization.
These are male nipples. You can't censor me.
Aww. Equality, babe. It's about feminism.
Well, I'm just playing by their rules.
Well, welcome to the Christiane Blah Blah Show.
With Saffie.
And we turned 10 today.
Yay!
So I think you...
double digits?
It's crazy.
Crazy.
I can't wait to stay in double digits for a hot minute.
Forever.
Not forever.
Well,
one day it'll be 100.
Yeah.
Triple dig.
Triple digit.
And then we'll be there for
Triple
like
D.
14 years.
Yeah.
Until 1,000.
Yeah. And then whenever we're both 100, we'll make the final episode.
I think
And
I'm
it'll
ready
be
for
3
that.
hours long.
What will we speak about?
I think we'll probably be napping.
So about
live on
about
cam.
being tired again.
Yeah. That's the theme.
I like that. Okay.
I just love to sleep, but it's so hard to go to bed.
I'm not a good napper, so that to me is like if I nap, it has to be like at least an hour. And
Yeah.
that is like the worst thing for my, like when I wake
Yeah.
up, I feel like I'm like, where am I?
Exactly.
What's going on? It's not good.
But I'm sorry, but like these people out here who are like napping 20 minutes at a time, like what?
That's my boyfriend.
That's insane.
I'm like, you're lying.
That makes me mad. That makes me mad.
I'm sorry. When you tell me you're taking a 20-minute nap, I'm like, you're literally just sitting there and pretending with your eyes closed, and I know it's a lie.
Yeah, bitch. That's an amuse-bouche.
Yeah.
That's not a nap.
You're not doing shit.
That's not even an appetizer.
You're just like starting to like control your breathing.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yeah. Just meditate.
And you feel rested.
Dummy.
Stupid shit. I did love when you were like younger and you would take naps.
Yeah.
And it was like 4 hours and you would
Yeah.
wake up like, oh my name is not me.
Yeah.
I don't exist.
I don't exist.
My fingers are not mine.
I'm a vapor. Yeah. I'm just a little cloud.
I think I'm a ghost.
I think I'm a ghost.
I don't know what's going on. I loved those moments.
Yeah, no, and I think actually nothing has changed except for the fact that as an adult, when you wake up and you're so confused like that, you're like, I can't be confused. I have to do stuff.
Yeah.
And when you're a kid, you're just like, I'm confused. This is weird.
This is nice,
I
though.
kind of like it. I'm like,
Maybe let me just like walk around the house.
That's
and,
probably like
grab
why-
some chips.
Grab some chips.
That was me.
Even though mommy said no.
Mama on my end would just be like, yeah, just eat whatever, and then I would just go for Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
I loved a good Pop-Tart. I loved
love
a
Pop-Tart.
Hot Pocket. Hello.
I did like Hot Topic, but I never actually shopped there because I think I wasn't cool enough. I was like a little nerd.
I only shopped there when the Twilight clothing came out.
Yes.
And I really needed a shirt with Robert Pattinson's face on it.
Do you still have it?
Unfortunately not.
Damn it.
That went straight to the bin.
Damn.
Of go bye-bye.
Yeah, I mean,
But I was so excited. I remember hottopic.com. And I was like, when is this coming out? And there was one with like him and Kristen Stewart, and I was like, get the fuck out of my face.
out of there.
I just want like his like little like chiseled jaw on a shirt.
That milky man.
I loved it.
God.
Wow.
Yeah. I could talk about those movies and those books for literally hours, and it would all be complaints.
I think, but like in a camp way. They've become camp. They didn't start as camp.
Well, here's the thing. Here's my like one of the pillars of camp to me.
Gay.
IMO. No, well,
it has to be like gay adjacent.
Even my thing. Well, yeah, it has to even if it's about straightness, it has to be queerish. You know what I mean? Like it has to queer the straightness. Yeah.
Yes.
But one of my main pillars of camp is that it has to take itself seriously.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the way that you deliver a camp like story or dialogue is that you take your character as if it is like actually you, like it's a serious role.
Agreed.
But you're also like I just showed John Waters A Dirty Shame the other day. Have you seen it? So it's ridiculous, but it's so funny because everyone is so serious
they're
about
like
their sexual deviance,
yes.
or so serious about being like a neuter, and how like offended they are by any act of like sexuality, and that's like the top of the peak of camp to me.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
You brought a wine, and we haven't sipped on it. What did you bring today?
This is my comfort wine.
I love a comfort.
And it's not a particular brand. It's just a particular location. I love a Sauvignon Blanc from Marlborough, New Zealand. Oh. Actually, any part of New Zealand, honestly. Ooh. Yeah.
Okay, Kiwi.
Okay, Kiwi.
Okay, cheers to Kiwi. And to being 10. I just love celebration.
Here's to you.
Here's
audience.
Here's to me.
Oh, here's to you.
And you.
And me.
And you and me.
And you and me. Yep, knew I'd like it.
Oh, that's fruity.
Fruity.
That's gay.
Oh, that's gay.
Now that is camp.
That's gay. Yeah, no, I recently realized I'm like, there was a part of me back in the day that used to really want to be like intellectual about absolutely everything. Like,
which is fun.
It's fun. It's fine. And like, I am proud of the intellect, like the intellectual part of me. I'm proud of that. I'll never be ashamed of it. However, I've calmed the fuck down.
Some things don't have to be that serious.
Yeah. And like sometimes you can just drink something that you like.
Yes.
And you don't always have to be like so adventurous and like foodie.
My favorite thing about me is so many things. But a big one is I don't know anything. Like not even one wink about wine. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I drink it, and if my mouth is like, that's nice, I buy it again.
Like it.
I don't give a fuck.
I like this one, and I don't like that one.
Exactly. When you're telling me tannins and this and bullshit, I'm, Dude, you know that people used to stomp with their feet and that's how they made it, and then they just like left it to sit, and then they're like, oh fuck, I forgot about it, and then they drank that, and then a caveman one day was like, that's nice. That's me with wine.
Yeah, the caveman was like, oh, I feel funny.
No, he's like, wait a minute, let me do that one more time.
Oh, I feel kind of sexy.
Yeah, I like...
Ooga booga horny.
Oh my God, let me like take my hair down.
Oh my God, actually. And that's when gay was invented.
Yes. Yes. Yes, it was.
Yes.
I just like... I love when people have like an affinity and whatever. Like I'm not saying that if
no shade.
What is it? I'm not a restaurateur. What's a wine person?
Sommelier.
A sommelier. That's great. I really do love that for you.
I respect it.
But don't like come in my face and be like, you don't know anything.
Don't come in my face.
Please, honestly, never.
No, don't do that.
Please, like I'm too pretty.
No, I'm in my 30s. I did that enough.
I'm too cute.
I've had enough ruined like
the lies
eyes.
that it's good for your skin. I don't buy it.
Don't care. Even if it was true, don't care. Don't care. Don't do that to me.
Ew.
I don't like that.
Ew.
I don't like that. It's probably the one sexual act I don't like.
Just one?
Well, I don't do shit and blood.
Okay. And I think that is a boundary that should be respected.
Absolutely. Like again, no shade, but don't get that anywhere near me.
I think like you can shade all you want as long as it's respectful shade.
Yeah.
When it comes to sexuality.
The gays would call that all tea, no shade. You know what I mean? That's tea, not shade.
But it's just like, hey, that's literally not for me.
I don't like that.
Kind of funky.
Yeah.
But like we eat blue cheese. That's funky too.
Yeah.
It's not for everyone.
The feet stumping the wine. That's probably why we like natural wine so much, is we yearn for the days of the feet wine.
I want to make a natural wine this year because I have not to brag or anything, but I have a couple of grapevines in my in my yonder in my backyard. Oh. It's okay. You got too excited.
Sorry, my bad.
You got too excited. I looked up a video and it was an ASMR lady.
Oh, ASMR.
And she's definitely an asthma.
Okay.
And she made me fall in love with the potential of making a natural wine. You don't really do much with a natural wine. You just like kind of like.
Yeah, it's low intervention.
Stomp it.
Yeah.
Let it sit. Kind of like filter it maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
And then Bob's your uncle.
Let it fucking sit.
And then it sits for a couple months and then.
Drunk.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I think I'll fail.
I don't think you will.
I won't know until like in a year, you know.
True. Train.
So like, peut-être I will.
Yeah.
Do great. Peut-être I will do.
Potentially will do grape.
Grape.
Boo.
I love.
Boo to myself.
No, I love those jokes.
Thank you. I said this when I came in today. It's like I feel like I'm in the end stages of adjusting.
Yeah.
And in my own like typical pattern, I have to do things like the long and difficult way.
Yes.
That's the only way that I learn.
Okay.
And like I've made peace with that, but it's still painful because like I'm so fucking tired.
I know.
But I have to ruin something in order to change.
Really? You have to like hit rock bottom?
I have to ruin it. Well, I wouldn't say rock bottom. I think that I'm not so like strong as to let it go that far, because you really have to be able to put up with some shit to go that far.
I think I go rock bottom.
Oh, really?
And then I'm like, oh, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't see you as a rock bottom person.
Not like...
You have too clean of a house.
It's more... Oh, honey.
I mean, it's like... This is clean to me.
We have guests, honey. I'm kind of clean. That's one thing that I'm like,
I'm not a guest. I'm family.
Okay, but you know what I mean. I moved these chairs and I was like, there's dust bunnies. We got to clean those up.
Dusted for me?
Of course.
That's so nice.
I'm going to dust. I'm going to sweep. I'm going to like... I'm sorry, but I think when you enter a home that's like not really... I'm not saying it has to be like beautifully
I'd actually prefer
clean.
if it was not immaculate. Like,
just listen, but organized.
Yeah.
For me, it's like
Stuff's
a home
where it goes.
needs to feel lived in.
Yes.
I'm not about like, oh my God, I can't believe I have my bag there and some boxes but like that doesn't bother me.
Sinner.
But it's just like, please, that's my whole childhood.
That's my whole.
The
I'm sorry. I just there is no distance between my brain and my mouth right now. That's how sleepy I am. If it's a thought, it's a word.
That's okay. I love it. It's my hole. My hole is a sin. It is.
So is mine, according to Christians.
I was gonna say, and kind of like teeter-totter into cradle Catholicism, which has been like a huge.
What?
You haven't.
What is that?
Okay, so there's like the cradle Catholics and the convert Catholics. So cradle Catholic is like you're born, raised, family.
Oh,
like
literal cradle.
Yeah.
I was like, is this
like Goo Goo Gaga?
Christ cradle?
No.
Mary's cradle?
No, but it's like there's been some beefs going on with the cradles and the converts.
Oh.
And like honestly, as a cradle
like
Catholic,
currently?
Yeah.
Why?
I think like R.I.P. Pope Francis. That's why.
Oh, yeah. I know. Honestly, R.I.P. to a real one.
Honestly, he was like, understand, still a Catholic. Like, understand the perspective. But he was like, yeah, just like be gay. Like, you are a little bit of a sinner, but like, just
but just like that's fine.
He was like, according to our Bible, you're a sinner. But you're not a bad person. I was like, honestly, still wrong, but
but that's all I need from Christians.
A good step in the right direction.
Like, I don't live in the Christian world, so I don't need to be accepted.
It also says like you can't eat shrimp. So like I had that today. Weird. I'm a sinner.
Also, I don't
Me
know a single
sinners.
Christian in my life that hasn't had like.
Is that
shrimp.
a Jew thing?
No, it's like in the Bible too. I don't know that. I'm not gonna get into it because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's definitely a thing. Something about shellfish is a thing.
I'm
it's
like,
dirty.
Please, just let boys kiss.
Just let boys kiss.
I need some shrimp.
First of all, mind your business. Why are you so concerned about boys kissing? Gay?
Because they're gay.
Because they're gay. Even the women.
Because they want.
They're gay for men.
You know what they want to do? They want to grab a man face and go.
Like
just
lovingly and romantically, not even lustfully.
They don't even want like a no fingers, no tongue. They don't want any. They just want to be like.
Why is fingers the first thing you said after kissing?
Because it's like. How do you make out?
No fingers.
How do you make out? Wait, how do you do it? You do fingers?
I mean, honestly, the finger comes first, and then the lips connect. Oh my God, are we horny?
Maybe. It was the New Zealand wine. It's happening.
Oh, feeling sexy.
I will say, have you ever, this might be TMI, have you ever been with someone that like doesn't like kissing?
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Like not in a real datey way, but like hookups for sure.
And I'm like, wait, what? Huh? What do you mean?
And I'm always
Isn't this the prize?
Well, at that point, I'm like, we'll just get this over with, actually, and then
I cannot connect.
Oh well, yeah. I think I do as gay and androgynous as I am. I do still have that male thing where I'm just like, if I get off, it's fine.
Really?
Yeah. Oh well, I don't think anymore, but in my 20s, for sure. Just like, let's get this over.
Come
with.
on.
And then
I got dinner plans.
Get out.
Yeah.
Bye.
Be gone.
See you never.
Okay. No, I like sometimes I cry.
I think that's beautiful.
Yeah. I hide it though. I like go.
That's so sweet.
Because I'm embarrassed.
I wish, I don't think that I've ever felt post-coital
emotion,
like deep emotion like that. I felt, you know what, actually, whenever sex is really good for me, after it's over, I like laugh like really hard.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've done
I'm like,
yeah.
And like some guys have been like, what? Like,
Are
what's funny? And I'm just like, I'm happy.
Yeah.
This is the sound of joy.
Thank you.
Yeah, I liked that.
Yeah. That's funny. Okay, cool. So back to cradle Catholicism.
Oh my God.
But there's a huge beef. I think converts, this is what I understand of the beef. Converts are telling cradle Catholics like, y'all are weird. And it's like, you guys are coming from like a non-Catholic childhood and you guys are bringing like evangelical Christian things into the Catholic Church, which is like not our vibe.
Are they bringing like youth group to the Catholic Church?
Yeah, and like we're not youth groupy. Dude, we don't read the Bible. Like I as OG, we don't like, we look at the Bible and we're like, okay, like we use it as like a
that's for that guy to read.
It's decor. We put it in our nightstand just in case.
Yeah.
To like,
so that people know.
If a demon comes or something, I'm good. It's in the nightstand. I went to Bible study once because my mom didn't know what the fuck to do with me. And she was like, go to fucking Bible study. And it was like the weirdest, like we were just like in a fucking Socratic circle talking about the Bible. And it's like, what crack are we smoking? Like, this is horrendous. That is just like a relic.
Yeah.
And that's only for the priest to open. We do not fuck with that.
He reads it to me. It's story hour.
Literally. It's nap time.
Yeah.
I'm going to church. I'm going to mass.
Yeah.
And I'm there to doze off. And for this guy to go, Dominus Christus and the Picaricato. Amen. And I'm like, yeah, I get some crackers and wine now.
Yeah. Eat the cum of Christ or whatever.
I love it. It's delicious.
Yeah, it is very
Couldn't be
white.
better.
Yeah.
But like, I guess
he's like, eat this. It's my body.
You know which one.
I made it.
I love that. Yeah, so I don't really, that's the only understanding that I have of the beef, that it's like, you guys are weird, and we're like, no, this is just like Catholicism.
Well, they are.
The Catholics or the converts?
No, both. But like,
I
get it.
Like the cradles are at least like honest. We're like, yeah, we're kind of weird, but like, this is us.
I think and you know what? Like, actually, I think that probably people who grew up Catholic and even remain Catholic later, actually do have acute self-awareness. Like, I think that they understand how ludicrous it all is, and like how shameful it has made them, and they're just like, 100%. Well, that's what it is, and we keep going.
I think a lot of like more my age or like millennial, Gen Z, even Gen X cradle Catholics, we're kind of like, we don't have to go to mass. Like, we don't go to mass. We're not reading the Bible. We're just kind of like, yeah, like be good because we're like traditionally Catholic, whereas like converts like take it seriously and bring this like American Christian ideals into Catholicism religion. And I'm like, dude, like, it's okay. You don't have to go to church.
Yeah.
It's kind of fine.
You can chill out.
Like, like our church is like kind of fucked up though, right?
Yeah.
Like, just entre nous, we don't talk about it with others, but like, it's weird.
It's weird.
You don't have to take it that
It's
seriously.
Weird. It's a pageant.
It is.
And it's a way to get out of the house so you can have brunch later.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. I don't remember the last time I went to mass.
I've only been to mass once. And it was I was at a sleepover in high school. Yep.
It's usually when you go.
Yeah.
After
yeah. So I slept over at my friend's house. Shout out Alex Uze. I don't know where you are.
But gave you an experience of a lifetime.
You texted me some weird shit one time, and that's really? Okay. That's all right. I'm not going to tell anyone what you
stuff?
said. No.
Like I want you?
No, not exactly.
You're damned?
Nope. Well, more the second thing you said. But I am not going to reveal your secret.
I didn't say
I just want you to know that I haven't told anyone except for this hint that I'm giving everyone right now.
I love that.
Yeah.
It'll get back to him.
I don't care. I haven't talked to him in 10 years. He has like a wife and kids now, which is surprising. Anyways, so
love is a spectrum.
Love is love, first of all.
I love that you're just like ruining lives.
I haven't.
It wasn't you.
No.
It was your beauty. Hello.
That's been true so many times for me.
I can't help it. Okay.
I'm just so pretty and smart, but also funny and kind of chaotic, and I think that's what it makes me.
It was. And your boobs.
Me. Yeah. Why did I do that?
I felt like you wanted to do like a little booby shake.
My titties.
I was like, this is your boobs.
So I went to mass.
Yeah.
And I went with his parents, obviously. And that was my first and only time. And there's a lot of kneeling and standing and kneeling.
Oh my God, it gives
and I was
vertigo.
I was following along.
Yeah,
Because I had grown up going to church. I was like, I'm going to be respectful. I don't know what's what, but I'm going to just follow along. So I was doing it, and his dad taps me on the shoulder, and he's like, you don't have to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, he was like, you can just sit down. I was like, thank God, I'm so tired.
Yeah. Dude, that is my least favorite. I'm like, why are we getting up? And not just let me sit.
Just let me sit.
Just honestly, I would go to mass. This is what the new pope needs to do. Let people bring a tea set or a little snack. And then instead of pews.
Actually, BYOB.
Yeah. Honestly, dude, you're serving wine, motherfucker. Let me bring my shit.
I want more than one sip.
And I want it to be, instead of pews, I want it to be a reception hall.
Pews.
I just want little round tables where we can just go.
You want it to be a gala.
I do. I do. And then in the middle, in the middle, it just says I love Jesus or whatever.
Yeah.
God is life. Virgin Mary, so verge.
Oh, so
that's what I want.
Just laid, tight pussy queen.
And then the priest is just there being like.
But I do want him to do the singing part.
No, he can provide entertainment.
Yeah, I need him to do that. But I need it to be
he is the
80%
he is the wedding singer.
Long.
I'm okay with the length. I hate it. You
So
know, at the
boring.
end when they start doing announcements, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. They're like, and on Tuesday, we have Reverend Michaels.
Yes, Sister Catherine will be hosting.
Blah, blah, blah.
A ham and cheese luncheon.
Yeah. And if you want to go and donate to the golf cause of children with cancer.
Tickets for your ham and cheese sandwich start at $80.
You know what they do so you don't leave?
Huh.
They do that pre the communion. So if you leave without communion, sinner, pumpkin eater.
You better not die this week. You're going to hell, bitch.
Yeah. That's what they do. I hate it. Anyway, I'm just giving some tips and tricks.
I don't know. Well, also I like the outfits, I have to say.
Oh, the robes?
I love the outfits.
I want me one of them.
I the Pope's outfit is I'm like
the hat?
Slay queen.
What is this hat?
I love
Okay, cathedral.
Cunty.
That is a cathedral.
I like that he dresses up as the church.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Literally. But no one can enter him. Oh.
That we know of.
Hopefully not.
Well, they're great at keeping secrets, the Catholics.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you know what I liked about Francisco is that he was low key stop fondling boys. I was like,
oh yeah, he actually said it out loud.
This
Yeah,
is good.
Yeah.
Stop touching.
And
boys.
the priests were like, no.
They're like,
no, but I want to.
Yeah.
I'll ask for forgiveness.
Maybe
it's fine.
Just let them marry. That's the biggest issue.
No,
because you don't have this with other Christian sects.
No, I know. I mean, and it's prolific.
No, it is it's Catholic Church TM
Pedophilia.
touchers.
Boy touchers. Bigger than the Boy Scouts.
Oh yeah. Bigly. bigly touch boys.
Bigly touch boys. Let's
so
talk about something
sad.
else.
Okay.
Do you have a confessions corner?
My confession is the world is dying.
I know, dude. It's
And my confession
more every
is
day.
I don't care anymore. And if I say something that is mean, I don't give a fuck.
Cheers. Cheers to that.
You're ugly. You stink. You probably wipe back to front.
And that's why people don't like you.
And that's why you smell. Also, brush your fucking hair. Who are you? Were you born yesterday? Probably not. So grow the fuck up. Stop wasting your money on Uber Eats. Maybe get a therapist and start eating some fucking legumes. Do you understand that we're dying from colon cancer at an alarming rate? Do you understand what is at
colon
stake?
cancer on the rise?
That it is.
Oh shit!
That
not
it is.
Butt cancer. I don't want that
butt cancer
one.
is out.
I gotta
so
use that.
please call your mom, tell her what you need to,
Mm-hmm.
and then go ahead and hang that shit up. Cheers again.
Cheers again. That was great.
Thank you.
That was a wonderful
That was
monologue.
my confession.
I really liked it.
How much? And is this prostitution though?
I mean, I've done sex work before. I'm comfortable.
Oh, I
with
love
it.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so subscribe.
It was short-lived, but it was fun.
Can I be the madam? Can I be your madam?
I thought you were gonna say pimp for a second. I was gonna shut you
No,
down.
I'm not a pimp. I'm a madam.
Yeah, absolutely. You can be.
I
a
have
madam.
self-respect.
Because also, I feel like you would look really good in like a madam like dress, like a.
Oh my god, I
I'm-
would a robe, like a little robe with
Ooh.
like feathers, and
But
I'd
I
have.
needed to have like a skirt that goes out.
Oh! It's
Like some boning,
It's a
you know?
cinched.
Yeah.
It's a cinched, darling.
Absolutely.
And I am wearing some like coquette lingerie underneath,
Mm,
but
but
topless.
You'll never see.
You'll never see because
it.
I rule.
Yes. You're
And-
not for sale.
No.
No, you're the
I
you're
can-
the owner.
I
You're the
can show
business
you.
owner.
Honestly, in another life, I think I was. That was me,
Yeah, I think I was still the hoe.
and I think I love that
and
for
I'm
you.
okay with that, honestly.
Yeah. Hoes run the world. They rule the world. They like
Absolutely.
it's the hoes.
Look, I haven't been blessed with a lot naturally in my life, but I will
Mhm.
say this about myself being a hoe is that people throughout my whole life have always loved to give me everything that I want and everything that I ask for.
Magic.
Pretty much, like, I'm going to say not every time, but like 90% of the time. I'm like, can I have that? And they're like, yeah.
Sorceress.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah. Okay, my confessions corner.
Yes.
All right. So, as you know, I recently got an office job,
Yes.
which is crazy for me. And that's why I'm so tired because I have to wake up at like 5 a.m. Comma, however, or comma and, I have been receiving a lot of emails
Oh.
from the various systems that I have to interact with for
Yes.
this office job.
The worst.
Because it's like very office management-y with the
Okay.
hospitality element. It's like a
Okay.
co-working space, right?
Mhm.
So I got an email today at 7:45 a.m. I looked at this. 7:45 a.m., right?
Okay.
I check my email and I look at this thing. It's from like the building like facility.
Oh,
We work
okay,
in like
okay,
a very secure office building
Okay.
next to the Four Seasons, right? So, which is nice because like it's nice to feel safe.
Yes. Yes.
On that note,
Uh-huh.
they were like, oh, like building safety training information, and I
Oh.
click on it.
Okay.
And I was like, cool. And they were like, we will be hosting. Hold on, let me read my notes so I don't mess it up. We will be hosting an active shooter training at our office building on Saturday.
Terrified.
Okay.
Hey, I won't be there.
There
that
is
day.
more, but let's talk about that for a second because
Oh my God.
so you're me, right? You're me. You're sleep deprived. You're trying your best. You look great, but you are tired, right? And you walk in like this. Oh,
Boobs out.
damn it. Boobs out. Boobs out. Fake boobs out. By that I mean imaginary, not fake, like big, but you know.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, so you walk in, you're making coffee.
Yeah.
You're preparing the breakfast. I have
Yes.
to like do a lot of like food prep and stuff for this job, which
Uh-huh.
is fun. But then you get all your stuff done. You put
Nice.
breakfast out for the members.
Love that.
And then you sit down and you check your email, and you're still like,
Yeah.
a quarter of your first cup of coffee down only.
Yeah.
And then you look at this, and it says, active shooter training course this
Yeah.
Saturday.
I don't know.
And I just looked at it, and I was like, at first, my sleepy brain was like,
active shooter?
active shooter?
Where do I under the table?
I'm
Did
honest, I panic at it for a moment, and then I'm like, honestly, whatever, I'm ready.
I hate that. I hate that
take me
so
now. I'm
much.
it's so hard to be to do anything. But yeah, so that was the first element. The second element I said, I just read that. And I was like, close it.
Yeah.
Can't deal with that right now.
Yeah.
That's weird to think of this early. I shouldn't be thinking any thoughts.
I should be empty brain.
Yeah.
Hello?
I'm just like autopilot. I push this button. I make the coffee. I cut the eggs. I cut the bagels. That. You know what I mean? That's all I want to do. I just want to be a drone. But then I come back to it later and I read the rest of the email because it was like
lengthy.
Longer. Yeah. And it's talking about like what's gonna happen. They're like, we're gonna run drills and like we're gonna show you like the safest and most like covered exits, and we're going to have actors play the active shooter.
Nope.
And they will interact with you, and we will carry out the drill like a skit.
Wait, what if you have like PTSD because you were in an active shooting?
What if that's what gives you PTSD? Because that's crazy.
What do you mean they're gonna come up to you with a fake gun or something?
Who auditions for that?
Honestly, you'd be surprised.
Actually, hold on.
Honestly,
hold on, wait.
It's hard out there. We're struggling.
I don't know. Okay. Maybe I would. Now that I think about it. Hold on. Stick 'em up.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, it's a method. They're
you should have never called me the F slur.
Look who's scared now, bitch.
Yeah. Now I'm the bully.
I would be so nice. I'd be like, I'm just depressed.
Yeah.
Can you move out of the way so I can like shoot the door?
I want to see what the actors do.
Yeah.
Like I want to see if they have like fake pew-pews.
Me too. Yeah. I think you need to go.
Okay.
I think you need to go and like film little snippets.
What is it in the morning?
For our audience.
Excuse me.
You can't control that.
No, and I don't want to.
Yeah. I mean, if they do it at like 7 a.m., that's crazy.
No, that would be crazy. I don't think it is, but I'm on the fence as to if I want to go. It would be for the plot. It would be fun, but also that's my day. You know, like that's my Saturday.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's your only day off?
No, but it's Saturday.
We have the weekends off.
Yeah, I actually have Friday through Sunday.
Oh, that's
off.
nice at least.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, go if you want, if you're feeling frisky.
Jazzy.
And you want to like do some improv.
I was thinking about making Sean go with me.
Oh yeah, I think that sounds about right.
But sometimes I think like I love Sean, but he sometimes takes stuff like that like really seriously. Not that he shouldn't. I'm not saying that. But I would go because it's like crazy and kind of funny, and he would go to like actually take it seriously.
He's
and
like, this is a drill.
I should be like that. Like I should. I mean, like given the fact that like it's more likely than I would like to think.
Yeah.
You know, I should probably be more like
it's
him.
Giving me anxiety.
I know.
And I don't even have to go on Saturday.
I needed to tell you about this because that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that is. And it's crazy that like companies are feeling that they have to do that too.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess that's good. I mean, like, how far does shit have to go for like a corporate entity to be like, hey, we're offering this safety training because this might happen, you know?
No, there's no changes happening, so everyone's just, okay. It's almost like an inevitability.
Inevitability.
That's a hard word for me to say.
Inevitability.
It's an inevitability.
Nope.
Yeah.
An inevitability.
Say that 5 times fast.
An inevitability. No.
Another confession. I love lying.
Hell yeah.
I think more people should lie.
I think everyone lies all the time.
No, but like the lies that I'm just like, you know?
Wait, what do you mean?
I think lies should just be like normalized.
Say more words.
Not lies.
Please clarify this.
Not lies like, oh yeah, I was born in Utah or whatever. Like that's kind of fucking weird.
I would judge you for that because why would you pick Utah when you can pick any other cooler place?
I don't know.
Utah sucks.
Maybe I want to be a Mormon. Salt Lake City, more like ugly fuck you city.
Exactly.
I'm trying to get better at like being snappy like that, but I can't.
Honestly, I think it's better.
Again,
it's better when it's clunky.
I'm too pretty for that.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Only ugly people are good at that. That's like the only thing I have going for me right now. So I'm like, I suck at everything, whatever, but like cute. But like, okay.
I will say this: everything could be wrong in my life, and I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like,
that's so nice.
Like you look really nice.
You're
today.
like, I could step out right now.
Yeah.
And people,
I'm like, if I could clone myself and be my own boyfriend,
paparazzi is out there looking for me.
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna get scouted. You know, that was something that I always thought about in high school. I was like, I'm gonna get scouted, and like not for modeling or anything. I was just like, because I'm so cool.
I'm gonna get scouted to be a personality hire.
No. That was literally, I was like in high school. I had too many like weird interests and phases, and I was like, I am so unique.
Yeah.
And fun.
Yeah.
But like, I'm gonna go to my orchestra concert. I'm gonna go to the tennis tournament, and like, someone will be there.
A cello player would
and I'm gonna
think
be
this
like,
about herself.
yeah, I know, and it never happened.
I play cello, and I'm not like other girls.
Literally, I'm not. Okay, third chair. Okay, that is the best.
Third chair.
It's the best because first chair. Who the fuck wants that responsibility?
No, also first chair
No
people
one.
are assholes.
Usually Chinese.
Okay, well, I'm so sorry. First of all.
Listen, I was the only
I got nervous.
non-Asian in my orchestra. And so then I felt like I was the token white.
There's no such thing.
in this context,
Okay.
I was. And the first chair cellist. Can I say names?
If you want, I called out my high school friend who told me weird shit over the phone in
Nunu
college.
Chang.
Nunu
Chang. He was kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a boy?
Oh yeah, Nunu.
Nunu.
That was his American name.
Yeah. I
It
like that he picked
was
that.
Nunu.
Wait, did he pick it?
N-E-W. N-E-W.
It's like Hugh.
Together.
It's like Hugh.
Double, literally.
Hugh.
Literally. And the both of the N's capital. It was literally Nunu. I was like, honestly, respect.
He should be a rapper.
Yeah.
And just not change his name.
And the way that he didn't give a fuck and was so good, I was like, rats. I am the personality hire because I can't be. I would practice my ass off, and this motherfucker was just too good. And then Sophia Chang, I think it was Chang and Chang. I was like, the supremacy here. I can't win. You think Escobar is going to win? No, I'm not gonna win in this game. So then I was really happy with my third chair.
Yeah,
and I liked it because
it
was on the outside. So at concerts, people would look at me.
Oh.
It was Nunu in front of me.
Nunu.
And then Christiane Escobar behind. And I was like this. And I was like this. Hey guys. Honestly, I play a little flat. Okay, but it's okay. Because I'm pretty.
And you know what? I play with passion.
I didn't.
Oh.
No. There was Robbie next to me, who is Filipino. Me and the Filipinos are BFFs.
There's
something going on there.
There's only like a few people in the world that I trust more, and all of them are black women from different countries.
I love this for you.
Yeah.
We were both colonized by Spain, so I think there's a cousinship there. That I'm like, you get it, I get it.
You get it, I get it.
You speak a little like there's some like Spanish
there
words
is a
in
little
there.
bit of something there, and I
is.
kind of like it. That's that's a fusion no one expected.
But we love
it
because triumphant.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I've been putting Valentina on like literally. I make pasta. I'm like Valentina. No,
Valentina on pasta.
I made like the weird pea pasta.
Oh,
like 4 days ago.
Good?
Delicious.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm missing something. Valentina.
Really? With that,
it worked.
I would try it.
It
because
worked.
I'm curious, but I wouldn't naturally think.
And then I was like, oh, there's no protein here, so I made some falafel.
Oh.
And I put falafel on top and also drenched that in Valentina.
What piece of protein?
But like smalls.
Oh, it was.
I didn't have a lot.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, dang, this is like a fusion of cultures.
Absolutely. Also, I love the exercising of free will in one's own kitchen.
My favorite thing to do cook-wise is like
wing it
the fuck out and winging the shit out of it.
That's my shit.
I don't care.
And you've made it as like
recipe. Hello.
Recipe? Who?
I don't know recipe.
I don't know her. That's when you know that you've like made it as a home cook. Is like you're like, I can't bring myself to go to the grocery store. I am taking this quarter of a zucchini, this red onion that is on its last day, and these various other things, and like these frozen chicken quarters that I have had for 6 months. And I am gonna make a beautiful meal.
Yes.
A beautiful meal. I don't know what it's gonna be like.
It might be like a soup.
But I'm gonna find out.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just like slob. But I'm like, it's good slob.
I do like to make health mush. I usually call it bowl of food.
Oh, okay. You know I like that. Bowl of food.
It's a bowl of food. Yeah. That's nourished. It's like Soylent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I forgot about Soylent.
Yeah, right?
Oh my God, people don't do that anymore, right?
I don't think so, but I get the allure.
Do you know, speaking of collective, that they fucked up on the number of people that are living?
Oh, really? In what way? Which direction?
Bad.
More.
Yeah.
Oh, no. 9
you know,
billion?
like they were like, oh, 8 million, 8 million.
Billion.
It was, sorry, I wish.
I
8
know.
million.
There'd be so many more forests.
Oh my God. I wouldn't have to speak to no one ever. I remember in my youth.
It's hard to count.
I know, but like, come on, mathematicians,
Being
science.
off by a billion is
Dude,
kind of a
we know
lot.
about like photographing protons. Like count.
I don't know anything about that.
I'm just saying, like, we know scientists.
Oh, got it.
That's what I mean.
You and others.
Yeah. You, and you. I'm the pretty hire. Personality hire. I am not the smarts hire.
Yes, I will be late with coffee.
Yes. But I remember in high school it was 7 billion.
Yeah, I remember that.
And now, like, 2-3 years ago, it changed to 8, and I'm like, we need to quit it.
We need to honestly
to stop.
Yeah.
It's bad.
And like, have you heard this argument that like overpopulation is actually not a problem? Like, and
No.
the only people who have ever said this to me are like
Dictators.
ultra leftists. No, the opposite. Yeah. And it's weird to me. And like,
how is that not a problem?
First of all, I'm like
resources. Hello.
Number one, I don't know shit about dick. Like, I don't understand this topic. It's not something I know a lot about.
Yeah.
And I also like I know enough, and I'm not gonna learn this. I don't want to.
Yeah.
So there is that. But also, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, in terms of like, what's it, Occam's razor? Like, it just feels like like too many people, not enough planet. Like,
no,
hello?
there's that scientific study of bacteria. And so it was different strands of bacteria. Bacteria will always act in the same way, where it's like they will multiply very evenly, right? So it's like 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, blah 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 blah. They've also done the study of like doing streets of like in like different countries and different cities of like what's the best route to line things, and like the train track and the whatever. What they'll do is like in petri dishes, they'll just like let a bacteria kind of repopulate, and then based on these like bacteria pathways, they're like so good at making the most efficient like trails and shit that like it's like urbanization, and urban engineers have used this shit to like start doing that for cities. That's an aside. I know it's insane. Like we're not good at doing that, but like bacteria is.
Yeah,
and
we're probably overthinking it as fuck.
We are.
Yeah.
But with the another bacterial study was like it gets to a point where it reaches a threshold of like they cannot multiply anymore, and within the next like day or like quote unquote generation dies off immediately. It's just like colony. It eats itself. Yeah. And so then like based on these scientific studies, they're like, this is like humanity is getting to this point where it's like we are not sustainable any longer on this planet.
Well, yeah, and
it's not happening.
That's been the case for quite a while, isn't it? Yeah.
So it's kind of like, when are we just gonna go thump, like immediately?
Like it's gonna be like that's the thing that has become clear to me. Yeah. Like just because there are so many catastrophic possibilities, you know what I mean, of like I wouldn't say apocalypse, because like obviously the world itself will be fine, but like we will not. And
I mean, the earth has gone through like so many different like stages and ages, and dude, a fucking meteor came and fucking killed everything, and the earth was fine.
And the earth was fine.
The earth is fine.
We're
back. The ones.
Yeah.
The earth is like sweating us out. That's what's happening.
Good for her.
Yeah, no,
honestly, I would do the same.
Me too.
I would do the same.
She went in the sauna. Get off. She literally went in the sauna and was like, bump it up a little.
Yeah, bump it up. I
one
can
or
handle
two.
It. They can't.
Yeah, they cannot. They will not.
Look at them.
But so on the number bit, dude, it's 12 billion.
That's so much more than I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah.
12?
12. Yeah. I'm like mortified.
Hold on.
I know.
That's so many.
You know what we need to do?
Kill some people?
No, I mean, conscientious children is number one, right?
Okay.
Having children.
Yeah. My kids will be cool as fuck and funny.
I'm just like, I think of like replacement theory of like you should not have more kids than like, I think like more than 2 kids is selfish, personally.
I think so as well.
I'm like, why are you having 3?
Like, I won't tell people that to their face, but
no,
I will.
I will.
Okay. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for her.
I think that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like it's like when you're dead, you just replaced yourself. So
Yeah.
you've technically not done anything positive, but you've not done anything negative to
Well,
the
and
world.
potentially, you're raising conscious and aware children.
Who has that same mentality.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's just weird. It feels very natural.
It feels very puritanical to
Yeah.
want a like a legion of children.
Yeah. Why?
Those are actually Elon Musk's words, by the way.
Oh, I love that.
He texted his most recent baby mama and was like, I can't wait to knock you up again. We need to have a legion of children.
Poor kids. Like really genuinely like poor children.
Have you seen
I'm so like poor women too. The women
for sure.
are choosing to do this.
Well, they are choosing it. Yeah. So I don't feel bad
As
for them,
bad.
but I would take them into my home should they
No, of course,
should
but
they
like
need shelter.
the
but
children
they're men,
are
I'd be
number
like,
one.
You're a man. Build a house.
Yeah, literally. Children number one, I'd be like, I'm so sorry. I
Yeah.
can't believe like that's your father.
Yeah.
Imagine that being your papa. I still have hope for Barron Trump.
I want to see what that fool does.
I have hope.
I want to see what he does because I'm like, okay, but you haven't said anything crazy yet.
He just exists. Not that I know of.
Not that I know of.
He said, I want my suitcase.
I want my suitcase.
Yeah.
I have to go to school now.
No.
Now I go to school.
And I hate this like whole like everyone on TikTok being like, we need to stop. Like he is the son of the Antichrist. I'm like, I get it. Like I'm not saying he's a good guy. Also, I don't know him. Number one, he hasn't done anything bad that I know of. And like, just let me giggle. Let me have a laugh.
Giggle. Let me giggle.
Yeah.
The fuck.
I feel so bad. He's like a weird giant legume man.
I know. I mean, like
that sucks.
He's like, I'm gonna say it, freak boy.
He does look freaky.
He's freak boy. But I think I like that because I like freakish people.
Okay, so who's your queen of the week?
Okay, I want you to go first because mine is. I think I'm gonna go deep this time.
I mean, mine's like sentimental.
Okay.
And it's Pope Francis. My queen of the week.
Queen of the week, Pope Francis.
Listen, I hate Argentinians.
You've said, yeah.
I hate them. That one I liked.
I actually love how much this comes up with for you.
I think that was the only good Argentinian.
You're probably right, honestly.
Like wow. His little face, he was just like so kind and generous and sweet, and I wish he was my dad.
Kind of same. Well, I want my dad to still be my dad, but I want him to be gay with Pope Francis. And then both be my dads.
Okay, I don't have one of those.
Oh,
so
sorry,
I think for me it was just like...
I want to.
So, okay. Okay. I just want him to be like... To have been hugged by that man is probably very nice.
He probably gives like soft but firm hugs.
Yeah.
Like it's not too gentle, but he is so gentle that it feels so soft, you know?
Polar bear is what he gives me.
Oh.
It's like just a sweet... They kill that, which is crazy. Like
Well,
polar
yeah,
bears are... But visually. Just visually.
Visually.
And I'm like, oh...
You know
maybe
their fur is soft.
Maybe panda bear is better. characteristically.
They're so goofy and
but it's just
and I
like,
love them.
He looked goofy.
He
Mr.
did kind
Francis.
of. And he was always smiling, which I liked.
I know.
He wasn't like serious.
I hope for my next Queen of the Week after the conclave.
At the conclave.
I hope it's the Filipino.
Oh.
I hope it's him. It's like, I forgot his name, honestly. Him is my top pick, and I hope it's him. I hope the Philippines get it this time.
Philippines.
Long live Philippines. Okay, that's my Queen of the Week.
I like that. Okay, not to be corny, but my queen of... Okay, so first of all, I want to preface this with the fact that, like, I've been on a break from therapy for a few weeks.
Okay.
And it was sort of, like, just necessary because I started this job, and I had been meeting with my therapist, like, during office hours.
Yeah.
So we've been trying to, like... And he also, like, he and his partner had a baby, and, like, you know... So I'm...
Cute.
I know.
So it was good for both of you. You're
exactly. And, like, I'm not, like, pressuring him. I do want to get back to it, but you know, whatever. So I don't know. I like therapy has been going so well for the past year. Like I really feel like shit has begun to change. You know what I mean? And that's cool. That's cool as fuck. But in the I've had a couple of breaks from therapy, and every time I have a break from therapy, it's like things like information starts to like synthesize. Like it starts to process, and it starts to like actually become like instead of thoughts, like it becomes like knowledge or like an understanding. Yeah. And my queen of the week is me.
I love that.
Because, okay, so the big thing that I work through in therapy really is like I lived like 80 to 90% of my life in one world, like in ballet. Where I'm going with this is just that like I gave everything to this and I was like kind of ish successful and I had a great time. And I don't feel like I failed, but I felt like it just like was not satisfying.
Yeah.
And then I quit, like hard stop, like wasn't even taking classes for several years. And I went through this huge identity crisis. It turned from constantly looking outward to trying to find like give me, please give me love,
something,
give me acceptance, like please tell me I'm good and pretty, you know what I mean? Please. To me being like, oh, I'm not cool exactly with where I'm at, but like I'm gonna give myself what I need and like love and like do things that are good for me and like I'm like, oh shit, I'm like taking care of myself actually. And like I might not be like on tour in Africa with a dance company, but like I am much more wholly myself now than I was then. And that's fucking cool.
That's a nice feeling.
Yeah.
That is a very nice feeling.
So I'm Queen of the Week.
Yes. Saffie, Saffie and Pope Francis.
Saffie and Pope Francis in the same sentence.
I want to see that photoshopped. Like you guys together, like.
At a party.
At a rave. Dude, he raved. He was a bouncer.
Was he?
He was a literal bouncer.
Oh my god.
I'm like, love that.
That's crazy.
I know.
Oh my god.
I want to call him Julio, but that wasn't his name.
Julio?
His name was Bargoglio was his last name.
Oh, really?
Francis was his pope name. It's not his real name.
Oh, did they just make it up?
They like choose like what name. It's like royalty.
Okay.
I mean, it's like.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. They like choose a saint.
I want to be Barbara.
And is Barbara a saint?
Pope Barbara.
Is that a saint? It has
Probably.
to be a saint after a saint.
Barbara Streisand.
Honestly, now that's big nose freak.
That's big nose freak in a good way.
I love her face. She looks like a lioness.
I wish Jennifer Aniston never changed her Barbara Streisand nose.
Jennifer Aniston. Did she get... Oh, she did get a nose job. But hers was like wider. It was more like this.
I suppose.
Streisand is like...
Yeah, it was like...
You know?
It was like... What's that dog?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. Go like that.
Lassie?
No.
Goalie?
No. I'm thinking of that like bulldog that has round forehead.
The Target dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, the white one.
Target dog.
Yeah.
And I mean that in a good way.
No. Her face is one of those that I just like. I love to just stare at. I'm like,
gorgeous.
What
and
is
that
going
Bob,
on there? Oh,
the iconic Bob.
Barbara.
Barbara.
Just stop cloning your dogs.
Oh my god, she does that?
She does that.
Oh, that's crazy. But you know what? If I had a lot of money for a really long time, I'd probably do crazy shit
I
too.
would not do that.
No, not that, but I would come up with something.
I would do like
also.
stem cell facials or something.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Did you know, last thing,
what are you about
that
to
you
say?
can do estrogen cream, like HRT? You know HRT.
Yeah.
So
I know about this.
HRT, they're saying that there's like, I guess, new studies because women get no studies ever fucking done about our bodies. Love that. But one of the 2 studies that they've done is about estrogen cream. Say it's great for your skin.
This has been around for a while, hasn't it?
Beats me, kid. This is the first time I've heard of it.
I'm pretty sure. Well,
no, but I mean, it's good for like hormone replacement post menopause. I know that.
Okay, yes,
but
that's what I'm thinking.
It's good for a collagen for your face.
Interesting.
Dude, I did some research. I'm like, I kind of want to get me some. I don't want to get a facelift. I know. I'm like.
I'm trying to do everything that I
can. I know that's
to
why
keep
to not do
in
that. I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah.
Give me that estrogen cream.
Yeah.
I'll lather that shit on before bed and sleep like a fucking vampire. I've been trying not to sleep on my side. Oh, it's hard.
I'm sorry, but like I will not stop nicotine and I will not stop sleeping on my side. But those are my 2 things. Just let me have them.
I think that's
You know
fair.
what I mean? I do plenty of good stuff. I go
Listen,
to the gym.
I'm okay with
eat well.
Yeah.
I take my meds on time.
I just don't want jowls. I'm sorry. I'm scared of jowls.
No, I'll get those shits cut off.
That's what I'm scared of. Like right here, I'm like,
Nope.
The rest of my face, I really couldn't care less. It's just the neck jowl area.
You know what I really don't mind is my crow's feet.
I love mine.
I think they're really beautiful.
Sometimes because I was never good at eyeliner ever, and I like in high school, I wanted to be an eyeliner bitch. I wanted to be Paramore Beauty.
Yeah.
What's
like
her name?
Sharp. Did you want a sharp wing?
I wanted. I wanted to be that bitch.
Yeah.
I wasn't that bitch.
Yeah.
And now that I'm like nearing 30, I'll look in the mirror and I'm like, these are kind of sexy.
Yeah.
Like these up here, I'm like, it looks like a cute little eyeliner that I didn't really have to think about. I'm really okay with them too.
Yeah. Well, so mine have gotten to the point where like, probably only I can see this, but I do be looking at my face.
Yeah.
So when I look at myself, I can see them even when I'm relaxed. Now they're very fine.
Me too.
And I'm like, actually, that's kind of cute.
I just like this to me feels like makeup. Like anything up here, I'm like, it is
like
natural makeup.
Yes. And
down here, I'm like, no.
I'm like, no, that's age.
Yeah.
Down there, that's age.
That's I'm dying.
This is I smile often, and I'm
happy. I will say my biggest insecurity is my forehead wrinkles. That to me is.
Have you tried the frownies thing? I haven't done it either, but
are those the tapes?
The tapes, yeah.
I could maybe invest in those.
Some people swear by them. Like in real life, have told me they swear by them, not just on TikTok.
I've done like 2 rounds of Botox like 3 years ago, and like snatches you.
Okay.
But I don't like that I can't move my face. I think really can't.
Did it drive you crazy?
It did.
I think that it would drive me.
I was like,
fucking
why
nuts.
can't I just like move?
I mean, I feel like you relate to this. I'm so
very
expressive.
Yes.
My whole face is moving all day.
It looked so nice when I was at rest.
Of course.
I was like, oh, cute girl. Oh my God, snap the pic.
Made of marble.
Yeah.
Beauty
but then like
queen.
when I was actually living my life, I was like, that's scary looking. It's scary.
On some people, it is freakish.
Yeah.
In a bad way.
Yeah. I'd rather have forehead wrinkles and move my face.
I will say I do relate to what you said. My forehead wrinkles I don't like them. I have really,
like just
really hard time
2
accepting
big ones, and I'm like, I think that's what ages me more than anything else. Honestly, who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck?
I know I'm gonna have wrinkles. I'm gonna be an old woman, and that's fine. I'm very looking forward to it.
I can't wait to see myself as an old person. Honestly,
I think I'm gonna be cute.
So cute.
Yeah.
And I'm never gonna cut my hair again, so I'm gonna look like a witch.
I'm literally in the same boat. I am not cutting my hair ever again.
Forever, so
I'm gonna have long hair,
and
90. I want to have it like to my bottom.
I want to have it to my fucking ankles.
And I just want to be like, look at this, and I want to look like Gandalf, basically.
I want to look like
right now. I'm in my
gay old twink Gandalf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right now I'm in my Arwen, which I'm like, I just like.
I like that.
Youth is on my side.
Yeah.
But I will transition into Gandalf soon.
I feel like elves. I'm gonna make this up.
Yes.
I'm gonna make it up.
I love it.
So elves in Middle Earth are like really, really young forever and ever.
Yes.
And then when they finally get to the end of their life, they're old looking.
Raisiny.
Yeah.
I look forward.
In like a wise way.
Yeah. In a Gandalf way. Comment, like, subscribe.
Tell us. No, but actually.
I know. Come on. What the fuck?
Comment. Like, subscribe. If you like us and you want us to succeed, what I need you to do is like, comment, subscribe. Because literally, like, that will drive the engagement. And if you want us to succeed, you should do that.
Yeah.
Like, I just...
if you don't, you're ugly.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You're actually an orc.
She's not wrong.
Orc, lizard, dweebo.
Yeah, you're the bad kind of freak.
You look like a rock. And not the rock.
Ow!
Okay, bye, cheerio.
Okay, love you. Follow me on Instagram, Saffie. Do it.
All below.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hers is her name.
Yep, me. Bye.